Hi, Study Sex fans. We are by the water. It's frozen, but we're having this video filmed by the water because the question that was asked during the Study Sex tour over the fall was, how can you have sex underwater? And I hear this a lot. It's like this big thing. Like, people are like, how do you do it? And my initial reaction is, you fuck underwater. But that's not the real question. Because one of the reasons that people ask, how can we have sex underwater, however you define sex, is because it actually can cause pain. And here's the reason why it can cause pain. If there's a vagina around and it's in the water, vaginas make water-based lubrication. If you've got water, water takes away water-based lubrication. So then you have dry vagina. That does not make for happy times. So one of the things that I would recommend is using silicone-based lubrication so that the vagina stays wet while you're having frolic time in the water. Same thing can be applied, and absolutely should be applied, if you're having anal sex underwater. Now, the question also comes up in regards to condoms, like what do we do with condoms underwater? And so if you put silicone-based lubrication inside the condom, a couple drops, don't flood the condom with lubrication, otherwise it will fall off, and, you know, we don't want that to happen. Silicone-based lubrication inside the condom, silicone-based lubrication on the outside of the condom, silicone-based lubrication in the vagina, then we can have safe sex underwater. There are certain precautions that you should know about, however, regarding sex underwater. One is that there is a slight increase in infections, and this I think is like a fascinating fact, is if you have sex underwater in a hot tub or a pool, you should be having it under the first 21 inches of the top of the pool or the hot tub, because that's where the most bacteria lays. So if you're going to get busy in the water, you want to make sure you do it like underwater, not at the top, just like you're kind of testing it out. So do it deep if you're going to do it. Now the other thing is I was talking to Dr. Derek here, who is our physician that is visiting us, and Dr. Derek was telling me that there are other things that you should think about. So can you take that away?
I just wanted to point out that there's different types of water out there. There's freshwater ponds, there's lakes, there's oceans, and there's pools and spas. And, you know, there's not a lot of data on this, but it would be sensible to advise that freshwater ponds and lakes are probably a little more risky based upon bacteria content, animals going to the bathroom in the water.
Including humans.
Build up algae, bacteria, all kinds of problems. So I want you to be careful with that. Just be aware that if you have any unusual symptoms after having sex in the water, go to a doctor or a medical provider quicker than you would for other problems.
And remember, if you're using sex toys underwater, make sure that they're waterproof. Otherwise, you're going to be out a lot of money because you just destroyed that sex toy. But things that don't have batteries or are rechargeable are awesome to use underwater. Thanks so much for watching, and have a fantastic time frolicking in the seas that you visit.
Bye.